As always, my fucking Facebook notifications got my ass again. Hello. I'm so tired. We are tired, but we are still streaming for Palestine today. I am your host, Kuruko, and today we will be talking about my day because I have nothing better to talk about. Actually, my Saturday and Sunday. It's 2 days, but it feels like 1 day because I'm so sleep deprived. I'm gonna slam like a story time somewhere on this screen. Hold on. Okay, gonna copy this text. Filter, drag that ass. That's the amount of brain cells I have left. Okay, here we go. Right, so it's kind of like a hectic week, honestly. It's still going on, by the way. Like, the deadlines are still coming. So I have a company deadline coming on the 27th of May, which, you know, that's 7 days away, you know. But no, I have another deadline coming on the 25th, which is for a merch illustration that I'm working on, which I was supposed to stream today, but you know, I'm too tired to even fucking think about work right now, so I'm not gonna stream art today, unfortunately. Sorry. That's gonna happen tomorrow, and hopefully I'm going to get to do some gaming too. I haven't even finished watching the fucking live letter yet, but I think I got the gist of it. I'm too tired. I'm sorry, everything that's coming out of my mouth is like, I'm so tired, I'm too tired, yada yada yada. But seriously, I stood like for a total of 6 hours in the recording booth today for a feature film length project. It's not even gonna be public because it's just it's sort of a part of practice kind of project. It's like a graduation project from my VA course, which ended last year's March, like March of 2023. April, I think. It's either March or April, I can't remember. It's that long ago. Like, I feel like capitalism has already broke me as a person. I do not have any memory. I don't have any brain cells left to think about. Like my eyes are like unable to open right now. Like, I'm just kind of like drifting into sleep. If I stop talking, I'm fucking asleep at my desk. Like, it's just that bad. Right, so the week that I had a deadline. Everything in my life is like around deadlines at this point. So I turned in a chapter of Webtoon on the 6th, and then the company gave me 2 more chapters, which one was due on the 17th. Coincidentally, I also had 2 deadlines on the 15th. Not 1, but 2. So I was like rushing my ass off, dude. Thank God one of those deadlines, the merge deadlines. I was doing merge all this time, while I'm doing company work. So I'm like doing everything right after that. I'm so thankful that one of those merge things was just like a test batch, because like even the person who's like the shop that was opening to like print stuff, they were like, oh, I haven't printed in this this specific thing at this specific store before, so it might be best if you don't print a lot of stuff and just like test the waters with like one or two of them. So I just went with like something that's kind of simple and plain, just so you know, I can get like the gist of what the finished product is going to look like with my, you know, with my art, which was, by the way, it was so rushed. I hate it. I don't like how it looks, but that's how I got. So, you know, testing the waters. That's the 15th. The 16th, the 17th, I was like rushing my ass off. Like I was trying my best to like keep everything on schedule, and I've been just it's been terrible. I just kind of like fall asleep every time I feel like, you know, I've finished a task. So I turned in the webtoon, the webcomic, at like 4:30 p.m. on the 17th, and then I just like I kind of like could not focus anymore. I don't remember what happened. I know that I was awake until 6 p.m., but I have no idea what happened between 4 and 6 p.m. And then I passed the fuck out. And then I woke up at 6 a.m. the next day. I passed out for 12 hours after delivering that project. And then I still have more to work on, which I did not. I come on. Ugh. What? How come these fucking system notifications, the system sounds are like always on, even though I turned them off? Like, what the fuck? Anyways, what was I talking about? it's I'm tired. I don't know. It's like I haven't had time to like properly think about everything I'm doing right now. I'm still. Oh, I think I know what I was doing from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. that day on the 17th. I was like scrolling on TikTok because one of my TikToks exploded. I talked about Palestine on there, and it suddenly just got like 300k views like overnight. I have no idea what happened. So I was like monitoring the fucking comments on that post, so to make sure that nothing foul is getting through. Like there were a bunch of people who were like talking about, so my post was like about how I fucking hate people who are like criticizing or like mocking those who were on the streets protesting, or those who are like advocating for Palestinian lives. And I was like, it's like they were scrutinizing other people for showing kindness and showing a heart, showing humanity. I was fucking pissed, but I couldn't like it. Admittedly, it had some political it had something to do with like Vietnamese politicals, you know, the pre-75 and the commies and whatnot. So and I had a few friends who are actually like not commies, Vietnamese, on my Facebook page. So I thought it was insensitive to like post something like that on Facebook. So I decided against posting it on Facebook, and then I posted it on TikTok, and then it fucking blew up. I have no idea what happened. Like, people just started commenting on it. People started liking it like crazy. I kept like, if I had TikTok notifications on, my phone would be blasting off into the sun. Like, I would not survive that, but it's fine. I never have I never have notifications on my phone, so but every single time I open that app, I open TikTok, it's just fucking like 99 plus people have reacted to your post, or you have like 99 plus notifications. It's fucking insane. It's been crazy. It's not even my goal to like blow up. I just wanted to vent. And suddenly I'm like, I have like 50,000 likes on my posts overall, and then I have like what combined a million views on my channel. It's fucking crazy. I was like monitoring the comments on that post because people were fucking nasty. Most of them are very nice. Everyone, like 90% of the people who commented were very nice, and people who were like expressing concerns for Palestinians and expressing their grief and sadness for the martyrs of Palestine, and the people who are like, and most of them were very polite and sincere. Like, how can we help? How is using this sound gonna help Palestinians? How are we gonna help? You know, people are generally very nice, but then there were like fucking weirdos on there who were just like, one of my other posts that blew up was like a video of my cat just decimating my arm, and I put like the caption, use the sound to help Palestinians. I was using Hins Hall. Macklemore, shout out to Macklemore. Of course, he doesn't need a shout out. After he released Hins Hall, he got like 2 million followers on TikTok or something, but I digress. Like, people, I was saying, you know, use the sound, use Hins Hall in your videos to like generate revenue to help Palestinians, and it's a simple way to help. It's a simple, free, and fast way. You know, if you don't have that many time. By the way, simple, free, and fast way to help Palestinians. Another way is to go to arab.org and just click. One click will be 1 Lebanese pound, and you know, it's not much, but it's still something, so do that. Click away. All right. And you know, most people are nice, and some people were just like, no, why should I do that? We gonna help the Hamas terrorists buy more rockets by using the sound or something. God damn, it fucking, like, it blew my mind. A lot of people, I feel insane as a Vietnamese person. I did not expect that, you know, I did not expect Vietnamese people to be so heartless and cruel and inhumane, despite literally having this happen to us 50 years ago. It's right there. It's still fresh. It's still new. We still talk about it. People who lived in the South Vietnamese regime still exist. People are still really angry about the commies, and it's not like it's forever ago. And now they're like going around on TikTok talking smack about Palestinians who are getting the same exact treatment from the American elites. Should I say white? And then some other people who express concern for Palestinians, they were saying shit like nasty ass shit, like to quote a guy I saw, the Austrian artist was right. He said that because Israel is a Jewish ethno state, which is fucking insane. I don't think people even understand that Israel is an ethno state and why that's bad. But here we are, justifying fucking Hitler of all people. No, I'm not standing for that shit. Alright, if you are Vietnamese, if you're watching this and you're Vietnamese and you're against Palestinians and you're calling Hamas terrorists or whatever, you know, whatever fucking conservative viewpoint you are buying from, get the fuck out. Alright? I'm not here to argue with you. This is not it. That's not it. That's not what... You know that's bullshit. You know that shit is bullshit. And yet you're still here. Yeah, talking smack for no fucking reason. There's also a guy who was like a firefighter, was commenting shit like so another video that blew up was a cooking video. He commented, "Good cook, but you fall you're a good cook. Too bad you will support the terrorists." It's a fucking firefighter of all people, of everyone that commented an anti-Palestinian comment on my videos. That guy was a fucking firefighter. He's fucking proud of it too. He boasts about it. Like his fucking name was just firefighter, and that's what he said. I'm shocked. I'm appalled. Like, what the fuck? I replied to his comment with a video that was say no, it's not a video. I replied to his comment with a screenshot of our government explicitly saying the Vietnamese government, the Vietnamese people stand with the people of Israel in their fight for freedom, whatever. I haven't received a respond, which I think the silence speaks louder than anything else here, but I digress. So that's it. That's the story of how my TikTok account blew up. I'm not telling you what it is, but know that it happened, and a lot of the time I used in this week, in this week's downtime per se, was just to like scroll through my notification on TikTok and just kind of like delete and block comments that are nasty and fucking disgusting like that. No Zionists in my house. That aside, I got a message that same day, the 17th of May, right like at 4 p.m. when I was submitting the final I was submitting the webtoon, turning in the job. I got a message of from a guy who I was like working with on the vocal recording VA side, dubbing side of things, the studio guy. So he sent me a message going, "Hey, you are selected. You're casted at for this job. So are you free tomorrow morning?" I was like, hell yeah. I need a diversion from this fucking like constantly being inside drawing webtoons. Yeah, hell yeah, I'm in. So I got there Saturday morning. That was the start of my Saturday. I was there for 6 hours in total, but only in the recording booth for like 3 hours, and the other 3 is me just frolicking, just like eating, waiting for the other people finish their sessions. So there's that. That was fun. Well, it's a lot of people that it's kind of like a guerrilla task force kind of thing. I knew a lot of those people. We're the same age, and that the guy who contacted me was actually younger than me, and he's very talented. He's got like many main character roles, which happy for him, and he's also learning, like training, practicing more, going to more VA courses to, you know, be more to build a skill basically. And he was the guy who was operating the recording booth that day, and extremely proud of him. He's so young, he's so good at what he does. So I was there. I was saying it was like a job for like a children's song. It was fun. We were dancing in the booth after the recording, like at the playback of the of the sessions, like a reviewing kind of thing, and everyone went in there and danced, and it was fun. I got to meet like a really prolific voice actor. He was just casually there. It was just his house. The recording studio was his house, and he was just there. I didn't really talk to him. He was like kind of like looking at me a lot, like who's this kid coming from? What's this kid in studio or whatever. No, I didn't talk much. I don't talk much outside of work and outside of streaming. You know, I like talking to myself. I'm fucking weird like that. But I don't like talking to other people, so I kind of like just like sat there, ate my food, looked at other people. It's like I'm just observing people, all right? I like observing people. I like listening to their stories, and I got some juicy tea, which I will not be disclosing here because, you know. But yeah, it was pretty fun. You know, I went home. I got there at, I think, 11 a.m. Yeah, the session was supposed to start at 11 a.m. but then I was waiting for other people to like finish their session because they were there first. So my recording session only started at like 1 p.m. Is it? No, maybe it's 11:30, and then stopped at 12, and then started again at 1:30 and ended at 2, I think. Yeah, I was there until like 3 p.m. Pretty cool, pretty fun experience. I love going to the studio. It's always different. Like every single studio that I've been to has been different, and it's a lot of fun. It's kind of like I'm getting a glimpse into this world that I do not feel like I belong to, but nonetheless, I like the atmosphere. I like the people. I like the job. I like my work. I like what I do. The consensus of what I do, the first condition for me to do anything is the job has to be fun. I have to enjoy the work that I do, and I do really like the work, but it's kind of just fucking exhausting when you're constantly in the studio. I mean, it's fun to constantly be in the studio. It's always good to have work, but at the same time, I wish I didn't choose to stand. So Saturday ended and I went home. It was I think I ate dinner at like 5 p.m. and then I fucking passed out at 6 p.m. again. I don't know why. I woke up at 6 a.m. the next day again. I like my day starts now, like nowadays my day starts at like 6 a.m. I eat breakfast at like 7 a.m. I'm done like 8. I don't know what the fuck I do in between the hours. I think I'm just like drawing more, and I'm like it's kind of like an idle thing that I do, but I don't get a lot of things done because art takes time, and I only have like 30 minutes for 30 minutes. Like every time I have free time, it's only 30 minutes, so I don't really have a lot of time to finish my art, finish any artwork actually. So it's just kind of like I get to work a little bit, but then nothing is done, you know? Frustrating like that. And then I just kind of went to the studio. The appointment was at 1 p.m. today, 1:30 p.m. today. So I left the house at like 12:30, and I still almost didn't make it. But someone else was in the recording studio before me, so I had some leeway. I had some time. I was sitting there waiting for my turn again, and then I finally started at 2 p.m. and it was fun. It was really fun. But the session was like, at first I had like a lot of difficulty getting into the character, because the character was like a really sassy girl, and then I'm just like, everything that comes out of my mouth, I'm so used to like cutesy girls and like characters who are righteous and not sassy. I'm just genuine, which made a lot of difficulties for me to get into character, basically. And I was there until like 3. I was in the recording booth for like an hour and a half, I think, until I was like, I'm hungry, and the director was also like, yeah, I'm hungry, I haven't eaten, not you too, let's go eat, I have food, you want to share my half? And I was like, yeah. But then I rethought it, I rethink it, and I'm like, no, that's fucking weird. But the thing is, I didn't have any cash with me today. I didn't have any cash at all this whole week, actually. I just kind of started like, I stopped going out of the house. Does that make sense? I stopped going out of the house because I didn't have cash. I didn't have anything to pay for anything if I leave the house. My situation is that bad. Like, I just don't have money. I don't have not even $1 to my name in my wallet. Nothing. So I was kind of reluctant to leave the studio to go get food outside, but you know, it worked out. I found a place that lets you transfer via e-wallet, and I ate in like 5 minutes. Like, I got there at 3:30. I waited for my food to arrive. It arrived at 3:40 p.m. and then I fucking left at 3:45. So that's fucking insane. And then I went back to the studio and I stayed there until 7 fucking p.m. I was there for like, what, 6 hours constantly. I was standing the whole time. I mean, I did sit, but then I don't know, I felt, because when you sit, I don't have a lot of practice these days on voice acting, but whenever I sit down, it feels like I'm not giving the full force of my character, even though I know it's just, you know, so I think it's just the fact that I'm not used to standing in the studio, and I'm not used to talking into a mic. I mean, not like this, you know, I'm in my room, I'm just talking, I'm just yapping away, I'm not really acting out a character. I'm not, you know, in a setting where I have to read lines and like act like somebody else that is not me, which, you know, voice acting is also just like using a part of you. It's just vocalizing a part of you in that you see. It's like projecting you onto the character. That's how I see it, at least. I get it, but at the same time, it's like I feel like standing gives me more confidence to it, even though it didn't really help. But I kept doing it. I kept standing, and then occasionally I would sit on the high stool that was in the recording booth, and then I would get fidgety, and then I would like stand up again. It just kept going on, and then I stood for like 5 hours in total in there, and it was terrible. My feet were hurting at the end of the session. It was like burning. It was hot. I don't know what it is, but I can't stand for a long period of time. I just kind of like, if I stand for too long, my feet would start hurting, and if I don't sit down, if I don't like stop standing, it would just start burning. It just like my feet would get really hot, like when I'm actually sitting down afterwards. So there's that. I think it's just like bad blood circulation, because normally I live such a sedentary lifestyle. I'm literally sitting on my ass right now talking to Mike in my room, in an AC, in front of my 2 monitors. I think I'm fucking sedentary. I live a sedentary life, like sedentary as fuck life. That's the kind of life that I live. Yeah, I'd love to start going out again, start going to the gym, and like work on my health and whatnot. But God, I can't fucking do that if I wake up in the morning at 6 a.m., eat breakfast at 7 a.m., start working at 8 a.m., stop working at 5 p.m., and then pass the fuck out at 6 p.m. I think I eat only like once a day now, like these days. Like I don't know, once or twice a day. Twice if I'm feeling fancy. I don't know. A lot of like what I think like my unconscious and conscious actions are largely influenced by some sort of not ADHD, PTSD. I don't know, some sort of trauma. I have no idea what, but you know, I kind of have like a bad habit of like starving myself and not eating whenever I feel like I'm not working enough, I'm not making enough money. I basically stop eating whenever I feel like I'm broke. Not because, you know, not eating will save me any money. That's not how it works, because my mom is cooking me food and I have access to food. It's not like I don't have money to pay for food or anything. I just kind of stopped working because I feel guilty that I don't make enough money, and then I'm trying to like eat food like I shouldn't be. Like I really should like just fucking eat, dude. But I keep finding myself like consciously knowing that, you know, oh, I haven't eaten anything this whole day. Like I ate breakfast, I had a bit of a lunch, but then I didn't have anything for dinner, and I'm conscious about that, and I talk about it on stream like yesterday, the other day. I have no idea when my last stream was. I think it was Friday. I was gonna stream on Saturday, but then I was too tired. I passed out for 12 hours, I think. But yeah, that's what happened. I forgot what I was saying. I lost my thought somewhere along those lines. Remind me what I was talking about. Maybe I'll finish that train of thought. Which, by the way, speaking of movies, no one was speaking about movies. I was just thinking about it in my head because I was like recording a feature length movie project today. I watched The Devil Wears Prada recently. I think it was really clever. If not for the bulky PCs and the weird phones and the messenger thingies, I have no idea what those were called back in the day. If not for those, the movie would be quite modern. Like if they just if they straight up didn't include any piece of technology in the movie, it would, I think the Devil Wears Prada would be modern. You wouldn't know that was like made 22 years ago. Is it 22 years ago? Really? Devil Wears Prada. Oh, no, it's not 22 years ago. It's actually 18 years ago. Wow. What? How long ago was that? It's actually 18. The Devil Wears Prada is now legal age. That's crazy. But yeah, I really liked it. I really liked Anne Hathaway. Really like Meryl Streep. They were brilliant in the movie, and you know, I feel like it was just a really well made film. if I remember correctly, one of the producers or like one of the staff crew members of the Devil Wears Prada crew people was saying something like, I didn't know what it means to have the stars aligned for you. Now I do. I think that's the quote. Don't quote me on that. I think I was paraphrasing, but you know, it really felt like a perfect movie. And then I saw this like bootleg kind of Vietnamese movie about it, and the reason why I started watching The Devil Wears Prada in the first place was because I saw this bootleg fucking version of the movie that's set in Ho Chi Minh City, Saigon, and like, I didn't watch that bootleg movie, but from what I saw, it was like trying to mimic what The Devil Wears Prada did, and it was not successful in recreating that, which, you know, maybe this is the time for you to like do something original instead of like trying to reenact another movie and call it a tribute. But I digress. People make movies, people watch movies. Who am I to judge? Who am I to talk about that, like the state of Vietnamese movie and whatnot? I don't even watch Vietnamese movies anymore. Like, I've lost faith for movie makers in this country for way too long. I don't care. Like, they can make like 100 movies and I think I would only watch it if it won an Oscar, to be honest. Like, if it's like internationally famous and it's like acclaimed the way that Everything Everywhere All at Once was acclaimed within watchers and cinephiles and like within the people of the world. Like, if people all over the world was making TikToks praising this movie like it's Everything Everywhere All at Once, I think that movie is gonna be good. Speaking of, sorry, I on my way driving to the recording studio yesterday, I think I saw a Mad Max PR team driving on the road with like a Jeep decorated in the Mad Max brand too. I think it's pretty cool. And with like all these like big motorcycles like driving by, I think I would say that it was a very effective ad campaign, because I remember it. I didn't care about the Mad Max franchise, but now I know there's a movie called Furiosa coming out. I have no idea when it's coming out, but it's coming out. And it looked pretty cool. It looks pretty Rage Against the Machine type of thing, but I don't know if it actually rages against the machine or if it's just complicit in whatever the machine does, like the fucking apartheid genocide that's going on right now. But I digress. Not me looking at the fucking screen to see how long I've been streaming for. I'm going to end the stream at the 1 hour mark because it is gonna be a short stream. You know, I'm too tired to continue on further. Hope you guys are well this day. I hope you guys are living, breathing, you know, doing all that human stuff. Have a heart, have a heartbeat, whatever. Pretty fun to be here. I get to just yap on. It's kind of like a personal podcast where it's not actually a podcast. I'm just talking to myself because no one's watching me. But I can't say no one's watching me. I never know if there are actually viewers, and Twitch is just lying to me on the creator dashboard stream manager thing, or if no one is actually watching. So, you know, if you're watching, thank you. I appreciate you for being here for me, even if you're just like lurking, if you're just putting on the stream in the second monitor, like audio off or something, just to help me get views or whatever. Thank you, I appreciate you. If not, if you're watching the VOD, that's fine. Thank you. Watching the VOD is also a very valid way, because I stream in erratic hours. I don't have a schedule anymore. I'm just like streaming whenever I can and whenever I feel like it, because you know, I try to set up a schedule, I fucking pass out. So you know, it's not too uncommon for me to like just operate on a more like spontaneous way. I forgot what I was saying. I think that's what I was trying to say. Yeah, my brain is shutting off. I am passing out slowly. I can slowly feel like there are like visual effects like popping onto my head. Like I'm really fucking sleepy. And my throat is hoarse. I've been like in the studio for 6 hours today anyways. Of course my voice is going to be hoarse and my throat is going to hurt. But you know, I don't have any water here. I don't know why I said I don't have any music here. Of course I have music. You're listening to it right now. But you know, real tired hours right now. So I will see you later, I think. Thank you for catching the stream, regardless of whether or not you're watching this live or the VOD. I appreciate you. If you're watching this on YouTube, how the fuck did you find this? I got it unlisted. Did you click on the playlist? If yes, thank you. Thank you. Not a lot of people check my channel anyways. A lot of people thought that, you know, my channel is dead because none of my stuff goes onto their recommended page anymore, because I post irrelevant things to the things that I actually posted in the past, and then sometimes I post the exact thing that I posted in the past, which is like Vietnamese covers of anime songs, and then people would flock in and say shit like, "Whoa! I didn't know this channel would still exist. I didn't know this channel was still active. Whoa! The admin of this channel must be really old, because this channel is 11 years old. I made YouTube when I was 9. Okay, what the fuck? Not old. I think I am old, I think, but it's fine. It's fine, kids. It's 45 minutes. I did say that I wanted to end the stream on the 1 hour mark, but literally just so tired. I am slowly losing consciousness, so I'm going to have to dip for now. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I'm gonna start using like these little stickers, add-on things that I purchased from Sanvo Bun. So thank you, Sanvo Bun. Shout out to Sanvo Bun for the adorable emotes. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. You know. And now I will be tucking myself in. I will be tucking myself in. Oh, whoa! I'm even yawning. I really need to like make custom bed sheet and bed, because this fucking looks hilarious. I want like a customized combo like this, but you know, I'm too tired. I need to get a better job, man. I cannot live like this for longer. I think I'm going to resign in June, and as per company policies, I'm gonna have to stay here and work until August. So that's the gist of it anyways. If I chicken out and not and just like not remove myself from this company, you know, I deserve it, maybe. So I can't fucking open my eyes anymore. I'm going to dip. 47 minutes. I'm so ashamed of myself. Well, anyways, it was nice meeting you. It was nice talking to you, or myself, as always. I am going to kill myself. Sorry, no, that's a joke. That's a joke. That's a joke. I am going to die in sleep. I will fall into a deep slumber. Okay. Goodbye forever.